Imagine waking up each day, feeling like a wave of worry washes over you before your feet even touch the ground. You're not alone. Millions around the globe wrestle with anxiety daily, making it one of the most common mental health challenges we face today. It sneaks into our lives, affecting our decisions, our sleep, and how we interact with the world around us. But what if I told you that it doesn't have to be this way? This video is more than just a collection of words and ideas. It's a beacon of hope, a guide designed to arm you with the knowledge and tools needed to overcome the shadows of fear and anxiety. Our journey together will explore the landscapes of our minds, uncovering strategies, debunking myths, and fostering a community of support. Together, we'll discover the strength within to navigate through the fog of worry and toward a horizon filled with clarity and peace. Let's start this transformative journey, step by step, breath by breath, towards a life where anxiety no longer holds the reins, but rather where you do. At its core, anxiety is a natural part of the human experience, a built-in alarm system designed to protect us from danger. It's that flutter of butterflies in your stomach before a performance, the quickening of your heartbeat at the thought of a new challenge. This kind of anxiety is normal, a fleeting companion that nudges us toward growth, vigilance, and preparation. However, when the volume of this internal alarm turns up too high and too often, it crosses into the realm of anxiety disorders. Here, the alarm rings without a clear cause, creating a constant state of worry that doesn't just fade away with reassurance or the passing of time. Picture this: a person standing at the edge of a pool, knowing they can swim, yet feeling an overwhelming dread at the thought of jumping in. This image mirrors the experience of someone living with an anxiety disorder. It's not just about feeling nervous, it's about feeling trapped by an invisible barrier, even when you know logically that you're safe. In sharing these journeys, personal stories light our way, offering glimpses into the real-life struggles and triumphs over anxiety. One person might recount the challenge of stepping outside their home, a task that seems simple, yet feels insurmountable. Another shares the victory of driving to work for the first time in months, conquering the road that once felt like a battleground. These stories, raw and real, remind us that behind the statistics are individuals, each fighting their own battles, yet all connected by a common thread of resilience. Through understanding anxiety, we begin to see it not as a life sentence, but as a challenge that, with support and strategies, can be navigated. It's in these stories of struggle and strength that we find not only empathy, but also hope, a reminder that no one walks this path alone. Living with chronic anxiety is like carrying an invisible backpack that's always heavy with stones of worry and fear. Each stone represents a different concern, a what-if that weighs down not just your mind, but your body and spirit too. Physically, this burden can manifest as a racing heart, a reminder of the constant vigilance your body maintains against unseen threats. It's like trying to run a marathon every day without rest, leaving you exhausted, yet sleep often remains elusive, as if the night itself is filled with echoes of your thoughts. Emotionally, anxiety can feel like being caught in a stormy sea, where moments of calm are quickly swallowed by towering waves of dread. It's a cycle that can feel endless, where moments of joy are fleeting and often overshadowed by the anticipation of the next wave. This emotional turbulence can make it hard to connect with others and to share in the warmth of relationships that we know, deep down, can anchor us. Psychologically, the impact of anxiety is akin to looking through a distorted lens, where the world seems fraught with dangers, both seen and unseen. Decision-making becomes a labyrinth, where every choice seems to lead to potential pitfalls, making it easier sometimes to stand still rather than move forward. Yet, it's in standing still that the shadows grow larger, feeding into the cycle of fear and worry that characterizes chronic anxiety. Yet even in these descriptions, there's a thread of resilience. For in recognizing the weight of the backpack, the ferocity of the storm, and the distortion of our lens, we begin the first steps towards setting down the weight, seeking shelter, and cleaning the glass through which we see the world. It's a journey fraught with challenges, yes, but also one brimming with opportunities for growth, understanding, and, ultimately, peace. Just as every river flows from distinct sources, the streams of anxiety originate from a variety of springs. Some of these are etched into our very DNA, genetic tributaries that have wound their way through generations, whispering the language of worry and caution into our lives. Others spring from the environment around us, from the soil of our experiences and the air of our daily interactions. These environmental stressors, like the pressures of work, the rapid pace of modern life, or the shadow of past traumas, can swell the river of anxiety, making it feel as if we're constantly navigating turbulent waters. Personal stresses also contribute, adding their weight like rain to the surface of an already full lake. The expectations we set for ourselves, the comparisons we draw with others, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. These are the droplets that, over time, can overflow our banks of resilience. Identifying the sources of these waters is the first step in charting our course to calmer seas. It begins with awareness, a compass by which we navigate the currents of our emotions. This involves tuning in to the moments when the waters rise and noting the thoughts, situations, and sensations that accompany these tides. Perhaps it's a racing heart at the thought of an upcoming deadline, or a sense of drowning in social situations. By mapping these triggers, we not only understand the contours of our anxiety, but also where we might build bridges over these turbulent streams. Awareness is not merely about identification, it's about empowerment. With every trigger we map, we illuminate the paths through our internal landscapes, turning bewildering mazes into navigable roads. This knowledge arms us with the choice to alter our route, to engage with our triggers in ways that diminish their power over us rather than amplify it. In the journey of managing anxiety, awareness is our most faithful guide, leading us not to a destination where anxiety no longer exists, but to a place where it no longer controls us. In the vast expanse of human experience, myths and misconceptions about anxiety and fear have taken root like weeds, obscuring the truth with their pervasive spread. One such myth whispers that anxiety is simply a lack of willpower, a shadow that can be dispelled with just a flick of determination. Yet, the reality is far more complex and compassionate. Anxiety is not a choice or a failure to resolve, but a common human condition, as real and treatable as any physical ailment. Another myth casts those who seek help for their anxiety as weak, suggesting that strength is found in silent struggle. However, the truth is that reaching out for support requires immense courage. Acknowledging one's vulnerability and asking for assistance is a testament to an individual's strength, not a mark of weakness. It is often the first step on the path to empowerment and healing. There's also the misconception that anxiety is rare and that it lurks on the fringes of our society. Yet statistics and stories from around the globe tell us that anxiety is a common thread woven into the fabric of human life. It touches people of all ages, backgrounds, and cultures, reminding us that we are not alone in our experiences. Dispelling these myths is more than an act of correction. It's an invitation to view anxiety through a lens of understanding and empathy. By challenging misinformation, we pave the way for a society where seeking help is seen for what it truly is, a brave step toward wellness. Let us then move forward with this knowledge, not just as bearers of our own stories, but as allies to each other. In a world where myths no longer cloud our understanding, we find the collective strength to face anxiety with compassion, resilience, and hope. Remember, managing anxiety is not just possible. It's a journey that many of us go on, fortified by the truth and supported by those around us. In the tapestry of life, anxiety often weaves its threads tightly, constricting our sense of peace and possibility. Yet, within this very fabric lie the tools and techniques to unravel the knots of worry and smooth the strands into a pattern of calm and resilience. Among these tools, evidence-based strategies stand out as beacons of hope. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a jewel in the crown of psychological approaches, teaches us to recognize and reframe the negative thought patterns that fuel anxiety. It's like learning to dance in the rain, transforming each step of worry into a move of empowerment and control. Mindfulness, another pillar of strength, invites us to anchor ourselves in the present moment and to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Picture it as sitting by a river, watching leaves, each bearing a worry or fear, float by. Some leaves catch our attention more than others, but we let them drift past, acknowledging their presence, but not allowing them to pull us into the current. Beyond these profound techniques, simple daily practices can also build bridges over the rivers of anxiety. Breathing exercises, for instance, serve as anchors, grounding us when the winds of worry threaten to sweep us away. Just a few minutes of deep, conscious breathing can turn the tide of rising panic, bringing us back to the shores of tranquility. Routine adjustments, too, can be surprisingly powerful. Structuring our days to include moments of relaxation, exercise, and hobbies that bring us joy can fortify our mental health. Imagine each positive action as a star in the night sky, guiding us through the darkness with its gentle light. As we weave these strategies into the fabric of our lives, we transform our relationship with anxiety. It becomes less of a foe to be vanquished and more of a signal, reminding us to pause, reflect, and choose the path of self-care and understanding. With each step taken and each breath drawn, we reaffirm our journey toward a horizon where anxiety no longer defines us, but rather where our strength and resilience shine brightly. As we navigate the journey of life, the path often winds through hills and valleys, with anxiety lurking in the shadows. Yet, it's in the daily choices we make and in the steps we take each day that we find the power to illuminate the path ahead with hope and strength. Imagine transforming your life into a canvas where each stroke of lifestyle adjustment adds color and texture to your days, painting over the gray of anxiety with vibrant hues of health and well-being. Regular exercise emerges as a powerful brush in this endeavor, not merely for the body but for the mind as well. Like the steady rhythm of a heartbeat, consistent physical activity pumps resilience and clarity through our veins, chasing away the cobwebs of worry. It need not be a marathon or scaling mountain peaks. A daily walk, a dance in your living room, or any movement that brings you joy can be your anthem against anxiety. In the symphony of our lives, the foods we choose play critical notes that can either harmonize with our well-being or disrupt our inner peace. A balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, can be likened to a steady baseline, providing the foundation upon which our mental health can flourish. Just as a plant thrives on sunlight and water, our minds bloom with the nourishment of mindful eating. And then there's sleep, the silent healer, often overlooked yet profoundly impactful. Imagine each night's rest as a journey to a serene island, where the tumult of the day is washed away and you're rejuvenated by the gentle tides of dreams. Ensuring sufficient, quality sleep is akin to setting sail under the stars, guided by the moonlight, towards a dawn of tranquility and renewed energy. The beauty of these lifestyle adjustments lies not in grand gestures, but in the small, incremental changes we make. Like a mosaic, each tiny piece contributes to the whole, and each small choice is a step towards a larger transformation. Begin with one small change, then another, building a mosaic of habits that support your journey out of the shadows of anxiety and into the light of well-being. This is not a race, but a journey, one where each step, no matter how small, is a victory. Let's walk this path together with patience and persistence towards a horizon where the vibrancy of a well-lived life can truly shine. In the vast expanse of our lives, there are moments when the waves of anxiety become too turbulent to navigate alone. It's in these times that seeking professional help isn't just a beacon in the storm. It's a vessel that carries us towards calmer seas. The journey towards healing and understanding isn't one we're meant to undertake in solitude. Professional therapists and counselors stand as lighthouses, guiding us through the fog of our worries and fears with expertise and empathy. Starting on the quest to find the right therapist is akin to searching for a trusted guide in uncharted territory. It's about finding someone who not only understands the map of human emotions, but also resonates with your personal story. Start by researching therapists with experience in treating anxiety. Many offer initial consultations, which can be thought of as exploratory missions, allowing you to sense if their approach aligns with your needs. Entering therapy is like stepping into a sanctuary, a space where your thoughts and feelings are met with acceptance and compassion. It's a place for unraveling the tightly wound threads of anxiety, guided by someone skilled in gently pulling the strings. The process might unearth discomfort at times, much like the ache of healing muscles after a long-needed stretch. Yet, this discomfort paves the way for growth and insight. Expect therapy to be a journey of collaboration. Together, you and your therapist will navigate the landscapes of your mind, identifying patterns, exploring the roots of your anxiety, and crafting strategies for change. It's a partnership where your voice is heard, your experiences validated, and your resilience fortified. The decision to seek professional help is a testament to your strength and your commitment to your well-being. It's an acknowledgement that while the road may be rocky, you're not content to remain in the shadows of fear. With each session, and with every insight gained, you're taking steps towards a life where anxiety no longer dictates the rhythm of your days, but rather where you conduct the symphony of your life with confidence and peace. In the tapestry of our lives, each thread intertwines with another, creating a pattern of connections that can hold us together, especially in times of turmoil. Just as a single thread can fray under too much strain, our spirits too can falter under the weight of anxiety alone. However, when woven into the fabric of a strong support network, we find ourselves enveloped in a tapestry of strength, capable of withstanding the pressures of life. The role of friends, family, and support groups in this network cannot be overstated. They are the beams of light in our darker moments, the voices that remind us of our worth when we forget, and the hands that hold us steady when we tremble with uncertainty. Imagine them as a circle of lanterns, each flame contributing to a greater light that guides us through the night. Communicating our needs within this circle, though, requires vulnerability, a courage that comes from the heart. It begins with the simple yet profound act of reaching out and saying, "I'm struggling, and I need you." This might feel akin to stepping into an open space, illuminated and exposed. Yet it's in this space that connections deepen and understanding grows. When speaking to loved ones, clarity and honesty pave the way. It's about expressing not just the fact of your anxiety, but also the contours of your experience. Let them know what support looks like for you, whether it's a listening ear, a distraction, or simply the presence of someone who cares. And remember, it's equally important to articulate what you might not need and to set boundaries that protect your peace. For professionals, the approach is one of collaboration. Viewing your therapist or counselor as a partner in your journey empowers you to take an active role in your healing process. Share your goals, your fears, and the steps you're taking outside of therapy. This open dialogue ensures that the support you receive is tailored to your path, illuminating the way forward with shared insight and purpose. Building a support system is, in essence, an act of weaving together a network of allies, each thread a testament to the strength found in unity. As you navigate the challenges of anxiety, remember that these connections are your sanctuary, a source of comfort and courage, reminding you that no matter the journey, you never walk it alone. As we stand at the threshold of tomorrow, the journey through anxiety might seem like a path shrouded in mist, uncertain and unseen. Yet within each of us burns a light, a beacon of resilience and strength that can guide us through the darkest of times. The first step toward managing anxiety is not a leap into the void, but a simple shift, a decision to take control and to believe in the possibility of a life where fear no longer holds dominion over our dreams. Imagine each small step as a stone laid on the path to empowerment, a foundation built on self-awareness, courage, and hope. The road may twist and turn, rise and fall, but with each step, the journey unfolds, revealing vistas of possibility and landscapes of potential that were always within reach, waiting to be discovered. The narrative of living with anxiety is not one penned by fear, but a story of overcoming, of battles fought and won, of quiet moments of triumph that resonate with the power of 1,000 victories. It's a testament to the human spirit, to the capacity within each of us to face our fears, to rise, to fall, and to rise again, stronger and more resilient than before. Let these words be a call to action, a reminder that you hold the pen that writes the next chapter of your life. With support, with strategy, and with your unyielding belief in your strength, the story ahead is yours to shape. A fulfilling life beyond anxiety is not just a distant dream, but a reality that awaits on the horizon of your courage. So take that first step, however small, with the knowledge that each movement forward is a declaration of your power to shape your destiny. The road to managing anxiety is journeyed not in solitude, but with the collective strength of all who walk beside you. Invisible threads connecting heart to heart, step by step, towards a future bright with promise. Remember, in the symphony of life, your story sings with the melody of resilience, a song of empowerment and hope that echoes far beyond the shadows of anxiety. As our journey together today comes to a close, we've navigated the twists and turns of understanding anxiety, from its roots and triggers to the myths that cloud our perception. We've explored strategies for overcoming anxiety, the power of lifestyle adjustments, the courage to seek professional help, and the strength found in building a support system. Each section, a step on the path toward empowerment and managing anxiety, illuminates the possibility of a fulfilling life beyond the shadow of fear. Now, armed with knowledge and insight, the invitation stands before you to weave these lessons into the fabric of your daily life. Remember, progress is not measured in leaps and bounds, but in the small, intentional steps we take each day. And in this journey, know that you are not alone. There exists a community, a collective of hearts and voices, ready to support and uplift you as you move forward. So, I encourage you to take these insights, these tools, and these strategies, and let them be the compass that guides you toward a horizon where anxiety no longer defines your limits, but rather where your courage and resilience shine brightly. If this video has been a beacon for you, if it's shed light on even a corner of your path, I ask you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Together, let's continue this journey of discovery, empowerment, and connection. Your like is a signal to us that we're moving in the right direction, and your subscription is the bond that keeps this community growing, stronger, and more vibrant with each new member. Thank you for being here and for taking this step today. Let's walk forward, together, into a future where anxiety is but a whisper amid the chorus of our collective strength and wisdom.